Have you ever wanted to learn how to play craps, who are unsure of where to start? My name's Max Stern, and in this video I'm going to give you the nuts and bolts of basic craps play. Let's admit that for the first timer, learning to play craps can be a little bit intimidating. So many squares, so many numbers. It's difficult to know where to start. Oh, don't worry. Craps becomes a lot less daunting when you understand that the game is really just a collection of different squares that pay out at different odds at different times. Some bets only last for a single roll of the dice, whilst others will remain active depending on what the dice are doing. Craps is broadly divided into two stages, the come-out roll and the point. We'll start with the come-out roll. The single most important bet you can make on the craps table is the pass line bet. It's probably the first bet you'll make, and it carries a very low house edge. How the pass line works. The shooter is the person tasked with throwing the dice. Let's imagine that this person is you. You need to have a bet on either the pass line or the don't pass line. Once you've made this bet, and all the other players have placed theirs, you will roll the dice. If you roll a 7 or an 11, you will win at 1 to 1. So if you bet 20, you'll win another 20. You can either keep your profit or keep playing, in which case you're said to be pressing your bet and letting it ride. If, however, you roll a 2, 3 or 12, you've rolled craps, and you'll lose your bet. Should you roll a 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 or 10, then you're said to have established the point. This is now the point stage of the game, and the dealer will flip the circular off-on marker to on, placing it on the square that corresponds to the rolled number. At this stage of the game, the goal is to roll that number, or point, again, before the next roll of 7. This continues until a 7 is rolled, signifying that the round is over. It's important to remember that as soon as the point is established, you aren't permitted to remove your bet till either the point is matched or until you are 7 out. Let's use an example. You stake 20 on the pass line and roll an 11. Success! You just doubled your money. You decide to let it ride. You roll again. This time the dice shows a 5, so the dealer places the craps puck on the 5 square. Your goal now is to roll another 5 before you roll a 7. Essentially, 7 has gone from being your friend to being your greatest enemy. If a 7 is rolled before the number 5, the point, you lose. If the point is matched, however, your money is doubled and you can take your bet. This two-stage process forms the fundamental trajectory of a typical craps game. Understanding the pass line bet is the first step in learning how to play craps. Of course, the game gets a little more complicated as you delve deeper into the many other betting variations. To play craps without the pressure, or the risk, visit Golden Riviera Casino by clicking the link below this video. It's the perfect practicing platform for the craps enthusiast. To equip yourself with the best gambling tips and strategies, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, this is Max Stern signing out.